Hello, my name is Jacob Verdelin. I'm a trainer with Dragonfly Training. I want to invite you to our new course on cooperative learning. As you can see, I want to take you out of the box a little bit and out of your classroom, out of the usual context, and pump some fresh blood into the way we do things. We are going to look at a case study about how cooperative learning turned around a completely, utterly underachieving junior school in special measures, forced academized and bleeding staff and pupils, and obviously without a head teacher. And how in really 18 months that school became within, I think results-wise, within the top 500 range in the UK. And we're going to look at the role of cooperative learning in relation to the Rosenshine doctrine of direct instruction. We're going to have a clear understanding about where it fits into the lesson stream, and we're going to understand what the role of the teacher as not a guide on the side, as they say, but really as a sage on the stage. What role does he have to play in cooperative learning? And why is he so important to make cooperative learning happen? Because cooperative learning isn't group work. It's not group work. It's an extremely precise surgical tools that generates the outcomes that you're looking for. Very importantly, in terms of outcomes, given the fact that we have had the COVID lockdowns, and you've probably read the reports on the unprecedented damage to children's well-being as well as to their academic results, what we're going to be discussing is how are we going to create outstanding subject teaching and merge that completely seamlessly with extremely complex social skills and oracy. How can we make children confident, at rest in themselves, able to cope with adversity, conflict in a positive, constructive manner? How can they handle disagreements? How can they express opinions that are clear? How can they set boundaries without being offensive? All of these things, crucial skills for life, these skills will now become a part and parcel of maths, English, science, history, social studies. Cooperative learning works in the context of primary and certainly within the context of secondary education. My own background, really, my main background is in Key Stage 3. And I can guarantee you that the more language the children have, the more powerful, the more amazing their learning process will become, and the more deep and interesting will be the conversations that you will be able to have in those classrooms. We'll be discussing the place of cooperative learning, obviously, with the framework changes. And while there will be some theory, the main point of this course will be utterly and completely practical. You will be able to deploy this Monday morning after the course. Another thing that I want to point out, cooperative learning does not mean reinventing the wheel. On the contrary, what will happen is that all the systems that you have already bought into, all your good practice, all the things that you like to do will get a more powerful delivery tool. That is all that will happen. This is not about remaking or redoing anything. It's not about another deep dive. It's not about some new this or that or having to make bunches of materials. This is about using what's already there, not more effectively in that banal sense, but more powerfully, because every single child is going to be engaged simultaneously with individual accountability, so you know who's doing what, with equal participation so that there's no domination. I speak from my heart when I say that this is something that really works. If you're a school leader, this is a course for you. It will show you what it's going to look like in each of your classrooms, in each of the different subjects. But more importantly, it's going to show you how cooperative learning is going to tie your school together, classroom by classroom by classroom, and create a coherent, cohesive ethos that is recognized by teachers, recognized by the children, facilitating teaching and learning, and creating a stronger sense of unity and an improved continuous professional development inside the school at absolutely no cost.